Hello. Hi guys. Welcome back to the next session of SAP Workflow Training Series and thank you for choosing ZK Tutorials. So guys, in our just previous session, we were discussing about multi-line container. So what is a multi-line container? So it's a container element which is capable of containing multiple lines of data. That is what my multi-line container is. So we have already discussed about this requirement. If you want to know about in depth, go and watch my previous session, guys. So what is this multi-line container is? Request for sales order approval. This is my requirement. So what I will do, I will give user an option to enter multiple sales orders at a time, and one by one, once work item ID should be sent to the corresponding, like who will approve or reject that workflow. Okay, work item, sorry. Okay, let's log into the system, guys. I will go to SAP. Give me a moment. It's taking some time. Yeah. Yeah, guys, let's start. Log into server. I will go to SWDD transaction code. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me create a new workflow. I will click on this create button. I will give this name as a, okay, I will firstly save this. I will save this as a workflow for SO approval. Workflow for sales order approval. Okay, I will save it in an object. So what I will do, guys, first I have to create a workflow container, correct? Workflow container, and here we will be writing for the multi-line container. Okay, this is my workflow container. I will double click on this create button. Now let's say I will say it as a IV order number. Order, I will say IV order number. So description as order number. We will discuss about how can we create it using these other two types also. Okay, so we will say it as a type name, as we will say it as a what is that, VBELN. Okay, so let's give this VBELN over here. Okay, uh, I will go to the properties tab. Now you can see, guys, we will create it as an import because we are just importing it. Now one important thing is element is, you can see, if we will select this, then it will be a multi-line container. If we will unselect it, it will automatically take it as a single line container. Okay, so we will say, we will just click on this multi-line. So that is what we have to do extra in this case. Okay, I will click on this continue. So you can see IV demo is created. Okay, so which is a workflow container of type VBLN. Now I will create one more, guys, in this case for counting the number of records into the internal table. As of now, I will pass this, but later onwards we can see how can we take it from the how many records we are passing. Okay, I will select this again. I will double click on this create. Okay, I will say IV underscore count, IV underscore count number of sales order. Okay, I will say it as a what I will say, I will say it as a int1 properties. Int1 is there, I think. Yeah, import it, continue this. Okay, so we have created two variables, guys, correct? Now look, we have created this. Okay, IV count and this one. Now you can see IV order number is there. Now what I want is, so let's say we are passing 5 records there. I will go to my PPT again. Requirement. Okay, so this is my input. 1 second, guys. Yeah, this is my input. Okay, this is my input value which I was using there. Now what I want is, I want to send this one. Okay, then I want to send this 2, then I want to send this 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, one by one. Now what I will do is, what I can do is firstly 1. So how to pass internal table data one by one? Using the loop statement. Okay, so what we will use, guys, there? We will use, we will we will use loop. Here I will say loop at, let's say order number is my internal table, okay, into my work area. I will show you where is my work area now, and loop. So this is what we used to do, correct? So we are looping this in order number into work area. Now work area is there. I will show you how can we do this. Okay. So for this, what we can do, guys, I will just click on this create button. Okay. Double click on this. You can see we are having different option here. So here I will say here as a loop until, correct? We are having our option which is loop until. Where is that? Here is our option loop until, so that it will move until the last record, correct? So we will select this loop until. I will click on this continue button. Okay, now we can see step name. Let's say we will say the pass order number. Now guys, you can see two options. If true, it will loop will end. If false, then what will happen? When the loop will end, we will say it as a end the loop, and we will say it as a continue the loop, correct? So we will write the condition firstly. What is the condition? Then I will tell you again this one. I will go to this create new condition. Click here to create a condition, correct? So what I will do, guys, there, 1 second, yeah, I will say IV count. So this is one of my expression. IV count should be greater than 0. What it should be? It should be greater than 0. Let's say, guys, what I'm telling you here. Okay, there only, let's come. I will. Okay, let's say what I am saying is, yeah, let's say what I am saying is, let's say I am passing 3 order number, 3 order number I am passing, and what I am saying is loop will work until when? Whenever, let's say IV count will be 1. If 1 will be greater than 0 only, then loop will work. Then 2, then we are having this 3. Until and unless IV count, whatever the values we are passing there in the LV count, let's say we are passing 3, until and unless this will be greater than 0, only then this loop should work, correct? That is what we are going to do. So I will clear this. Okay, so cut this. So until and unless this loop will work until this IV count value will be greater than 0. That's what we have done here. I will click on this continue. Okay, so if it will be greater than 0, so it's a false condition only. So continue the loop. If it is less than 0, okay, so if it's 0 or 0 less than 0, okay, less than 0, it may not be, it will not be there, then it will end the loop. I will just click on this continue button. So you can see, guys, a loop has been created here. Loop, look how it is working is loop, continue, continue the loop, again loop, 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 loop. Whenever the loop will end, it will come to the workflow completed. Is this clear, guys? I hope this one is clear to everyone. No, nothing confusion should be there. Okay. Now my requirement is different. Now what I want is, look, guys, we are passing this 3 to this pass order number to this work item. Let's say we are passing 3 order numbers. Now what we want is, we need to decrease this order number IV count value one by one. How we can do? I will, whenever it will continue, I will double click. Okay, no, don't double click. Click there and then click on this create button. You can see something known as container operations. I will click on this container operations, then I will show you. I will say it as a reduce count. Reduce count. I will say the result in, I will say F4. Okay. I will say as IV count. Okay. I will click on F4. Whatever I'm passing there, IV count. Okay, assignment. What is the operator I want is, let's say I am passing 3 or 4. So what it should do? It should decrease it by 1. I will say subtract, and what is the expression? I will say here as a 1. Correct? Save this. I will click on this continue. Now you will get to know. Look guys, I will, okay, this is my loop. Okay, loop is working here. Okay, let's say it will go there. Okay, reduce the count. Array. Okay, 1 second, I will pass it there. How it will be understood for you guys. 1 second, let me rearrange it. The loop, uh, 1 second guys. Hmm. Reduce the count. Look, loop is working. Let's say first time it's going. Okay, inside that we have passed this. Okay, then what it will go? It will go there. It will reduce the count. Again, it will come to the loop. If it will be here, it will check. If it will be, let's say 3 we have passed this. Okay, 3, then 3 it will make it as a 2, then it will make it as a 1. Then when it will make it as 0, it will come here. It will check the condition here. Okay, so what we have written the condition, IGB count should be greater than 0. Correct? So I will go back. So what we want is whenever it will continue. Okay, continue the loop. I've written this continue the loop. Whenever it will be continue, let's say we will make a user decision step here. Okay, on the continue, I will say here as a click on this user decision, approve or approve or reject the order number. Okay, I will say here as a approve, true, rejected, false. Okay, save this, check this. You can see again two options will be created there. Pass order number. Look guys, now it will be looking very fine for you. Okay, let me take a screenshot also for you. Take a screenshot from here to here. Okay, buddy. I will put it here and I will write it here. So guys, let's understand this. Okay, workflow got started from here. Okay, it came to the loop. It will check. Okay, firstly, it will check the condition here. This condition it will check. What is the condition? IV count should be greater than 0. Let's say we are passing 5 there. So 5 is greater than 0. Condition got matched. It will come here. It will come here to this approve or reject it on this user decision tab. On this user decision tab, it will send the order number. We can also send the order number here. We can say approve or reject the order number. I will say what I will do. I will click on this F4 button. What is my order number? Let's say this is my order number and I will say here as a and 1. Okay, enter, continue this. Okay, just now what I will do is we are having, okay, so it got, then okay, here you can see what we have done is we have done this. Okay, this is my header now. Now you can see we are having two options there. One is for true or false, whether user will, your manager or whoever is the assigned agent is for this, he or she will approve it or reject it. Let's create one, create, or click on this create button. Let's create this send email. Okay, I will say here as a sales order approve. Hi, your sales order is approved. Thanks and regards, Shivam. I will say ZK tutorials. Okay, continue this. Same thing we can do on this reject button also, correct? We are having this sales order approved. Click on this create button. I will click on this create button. Now send email. Okay, I will say the sales order rejected. Hi, your sales order has been rejected. Correct? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll say mass. Sorry. Okay. Thanks. Array. THNKS and regards. Regards. ZK tutorials. Okay, save this. Now save this. Continue. Now guys, look, we are having two options here now. Again, you can see if it will be approved or rejected, whatever the case, it will be there. It will send us to the reduce count. In the reduce count, whatever the value I am passing in IV count, it will subtract it by 1. Then it will send that value back to this pass sales order number, and then it will reduce it by 1 until unless the condition will be matching, it will do it. I hope this one is looking very nice, or this will be looking like understood now. Okay, I will copy this, take a screenshot of this, remove this, and I will paste it here. Okay, so it will be more easy to you to understand this. I will save this, save the workflow, check the workflow. I will activate this. Okay. Right now, I'm not going to display anything, display any sales order details, nothing. Normal, I am doing it. Okay. I will just click on this execute button. Okay, in the IV order number, I will just click on this IV order number. You can see guys, this create button is there. Otherwise what will happen is, look here, we are not able, we don't have any these symbols over there in IV underscore and copy paste refresh or what is this details, nothing we are having. Search, sort it, ascending, descending. Okay, but here in the IV order number we are having, in the IV count we don't have because we have not selected that, because this is a single line container, this is a multi-line container. Very good difference between both of them now. Okay, let's say I will create here as a 1. Okay, normally I am telling you. Then I will just click on this again create button. I will say it as a 2. I will say it as a 3. Okay, 1 second. Yeah guys, so you can see we are passing these 3 order numbers here. I will just click on this execute button. Okay, you can see it's processing. Wow, order number, but it's giving 1 to 3 at the same time. We will see how we will be going to fix this. Firstly, cancel this. Okay, also IV count I will pass here as a, let's say we am passing here as a 3. Okay, I will now execute this. Array, 1 second, I think let's activate it again. What was the issue? IV count, I will execute this. IV order number is my, let's say 1. I will say it as a 2, say it as a 3. IV count, I will say it as a 3 order numbers. I will task order completed. Let's say what is the graphical log, how it is completing. Oh, it's completing directly from here. It's not going to the loop. Let me see guys, 1 second. Okay. Oh, what is that? Let's give there are some specific value, initial value. Let's try by giving it. Is it not taking care? Continue this. We'll see guys then what we can do otherwise than that. Activate it again. Execute this. IV order number. Click on this create. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it should not do like that. It's again doing it. Okay, I will go back. IV order number should be greater than 0. That's what we have written. But why it is directly completing over here? IV count should be greater than 0. Okay, let's give one value. Let's try to give 1 here. Okay, guys. Okay, but we have already should be equals to 0. No, look guys, what was the issue here? You can see we have given the operator as 0. Correct? Look, understand this. It is okay, it's learning for you also. You can see in the beginning, first time when I executed, it got executed because I will tell you why. Because we have not given any IV count value. But why it was executed? Because you can see this loop condition was matching. You can see this 0 was it. We have not selected any operator. It's 0. Correct? I will say it as a 0 only, and I will select it as a greater than. Okay, not equals to, I will select it as a greater than. Now I will click on this continue. Okay, then I will this continue and I will remove this IV count initial value also. I will say it as a no value. I don't want to give any value here. Okay, click on this continue button, then save this, check this, and again finally activate this. Okay, so guys, look, this graphical workflow log will always help you. Okay, this will really help you. I will click on this order number. Let's say give 1, give 2, give 3. Okay, I give the IV count value as 3. Okay, I will click on this execute. And again, what is this happening then? Again, it is got ended here only. 1 second. We are not activated. Yeah, give me a minute, guys. Sorry for this. IV count should be greater than 0 only. Okay. Let's try to give here 1 greater than 1. What it will do then? Again, it should not do loop this. If the order number here now 2, IV count as 2. Execute this. Why this one is failing here? I have to see. No order, pass order number. We are passing this. It's getting true. And the loop. Array. Sorry guys. What we have done here is, in the past loop you can see we have written this. Whenever it will be true, sorry, we have to put it as the end of the loop. We have to write this condition oppositely only. I will say it as a continue, but nothing will going to change with this. I will say not equals to, I want to show you this. 1 second guys, I will say, let's say it should not equals to 0, but it will again let's give some other condition here. Go to change mode. It should be great if it will be less than 1. Okay, then it should work. If it should be less than 5, let's give this. Okay, it should be less than 5, right? That only. And the loop. Save this. Again check this. Say mistake. Activate this. I will just click on execute. I hope this will work now. I will give here as a 12 and I will give it as a 21. IV count 2. It will not work this time also. Yes, I will do. I will give the IV count as let's try to give now 9 now. Okay, and execute this. It will work this time. Okay, you can see guys, now choose an all of the option. Okay, if I will cut this, I will go to the business workplace. Okay, I will go to the business workplace and you can see inbox, go to inbox, go to under documents, and you can see sales order. Why it is rejected? Okay, it's previous one only 6-7. Okay, this is not our. Go to documents and sorry, go to workflows here and you can say approve or reject the order number. Okay, we are having this option. Go there, approved it. Okay, then again, okay, then you can see in the sales order approved. Okay, it's 9/7/2024. Okay, so this is what guys we will do this. Okay, so what you can do with this, just change these conditions. Okay, so that's what I was looking this end the loop. Whenever it will be the end the loop, then I was put it this wrong condition only. Okay, so we will come with the next I will come in the next session with a new example. Okay, so guys, just practice this. Okay, so thank you for choosing guys. Thank you. Bye bye, have a good day.